here's another example, a really good one if you go to bars and nightclubs. Oftentimes when you're at a bar or a nightclub and you strike up a conversation with a woman, she's going to be with her friends. So you can use this to actually isolate her from her friends. At a certain point, if I've hit it off with the girl, I'll say, "Oh my God, look at that girl over there. She's really cute." And the girl will be like, "Yeah, she's cute." And I'll say, "Can you go over there and pick her up for me?" And the girl will be like, "No way, man." And I'll respond with, "I guess you're already getting jealous. That's cool. The least you could do is help me out and participate in an experiment. Come over here." And then what I'll do is I'll whisk her off away from her friends and maybe take her into the corner or a different part of the bar and run maybe the cube or a ring routine on her. So let's break down what's going on here. Step one, you're baiting her with a ridiculous request and framing her non-compliance as her getting jealous. Then you're requesting something smaller, the thing you really want her to do, namely leaving her friends and coming with you. So the meta frame is that you're the prize she wants to win over because she's the jealous one. This sexual frame also puts into play several compliance triggers. The first compliance trigger is quid pro quo. You're making a concession by shrinking your request, which emotionally compels her to concede to the smaller request. Another compliance trigger is qualifying. You're inciting the need inside of her to prove to you that she's not jealous. And as you know, when people want your validation, they usually become more compliant around you. Another compliance trigger at work here is commitment and consistency. Though the real reasons for her leaving her friends is the compliance triggers, quid pro quo and qualifying, she either isn't consciously aware of that or she doesn't want to admit to herself that those are the real reasons. So she has to justify that she's leaving her friends because she likes you or wants to leave her friends. This is a form of lowballing. Now, this sexual frame also hits some of the primitive emotions. One, it evokes the primitive emotion feeling of needing your validation. She doesn't want to be seen as jealous. Even if she's not consciously aware of it, it still evokes that primitive emotion. And fear of loss, fear of not getting your validation. It also exacerbates one of her sexual needs, her need to feel worthy and attractive. She has to prove herself to you. And it also does a lot to create the perceptual filter of comfort. The fact that she reciprocated builds rapport, which helps create the perceptual filter of comfort. The fact that she, even if unconsciously, is seeking your validation makes you an authority in her world. And the fact that she justifies the reasons why she's leaving her friends as being her own will or because she likes you is going to help build the perceptual filter of comfort. Now, this sexual frame is going to help create the perceptual filters of prizability and comfort and put into place certain compliance triggers that are going to help her process and magnify the sexual arousal inside her body and compel her to act on it.